Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jana. Today I'm going to be doing a first impressions on my new Celine Nano Luggage and Buying Preloved from a Canadian perspective. So let's get into the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below because I've been posting a lot more and you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. So a little bit of a backstory, I was actually planning on getting the Marc Jacobs mini tote bag, either in the leather version or the canvas version, because I've seen it everywhere on YouTube and on Instagram, and they look very, very similar, but they just don't look similar on me. So I only tried on the canvas version because at the time it wasn't as popular. I don't remember if there was a leather version, but I wasn't looking for it or anything. But when I did try it on, it was really wide and short. So it just didn't look good on my body frame because I am very petite. So every time I went back into the store, I couldn't try on the leather version because it was all sold out. It was really popular and for good reason. I feel like Marc Jacobs leather is very, very nice and it's very good quality for the price points that it is. It's like $500 Canadian, around there, and this one is obviously more, which we will talk about later on in the video. So I started looking at this bag again because I have been eyeing this bag for a very long time. I absolutely love the smooth leather because I love Chanel lambskin as well, but I also really wanted the accent on the E, and that's why I did choose to go pre-loved instead of buying it brand new in store. And I also know that Celine doesn't hold its value as much as like Louis Vuitton or just the big three, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Hermes. Okay, so let's start with things that I've noticed with this bag. It is super, super lightweight, even though it is fully leather inside and outside. It doesn't have too much hardware, and that's probably why it is very, very lightweight. It is lighter than my Louis Vuitton Alma BB, so when I did get this bag, I was like, whoa, this is so different, and there's not a lot of bells and whistles. You only have this little tiny bit of Celine, but it also doesn't have feet on the bottom, so maybe that's why the Alma BB is a little bit heavier. But even though that's a canvas bag and this is a leather bag, this is just, it just feels lighter in my opinion. I would consider this a structured handbag, but it's not too structured because I do have a bag organizer from Samorga inside. This is smooth leather and it is pretty malleable, and because this is pre-loved, the previous owner definitely used this bag. There's a lot of scratches and everything, but I still really like it, and because it is pre-loved, I don't mind it getting dirty or like beat up or anything because it already came like this. So like I said, I don't consider this as like a huge like structured like handbag, because if you do wear it crossbody and you don't have a bag organizer inside, it will just collapse like this, and I don't like it whatsoever. If you don't have too much stuff inside, it will collapse, but if you do stuff it, it will just maintain its shape. That's why I do like having the Samorga bag organizer inside. I did pick black with 2mm felt just because I wanted to have more structure, and I'm so glad that I did, because if I don't have it stuffed, it doesn't collapse anymore. I will leave the exact listing that I purchased my bag from Rebag, so you can see the description and if it really matches the bag. I think they did a pretty good job, but once I did get it, I did find more scratches and indents on the bag that wasn't really listed. This was listed in good condition, I think. I don't really remember, but this is pretty good condition considering this was from 2015. Now let's move on to the pros. It fits more than my Alma BB, and that's exactly why I wanted it. That is exactly why I bought it, but it doesn't fit as much as I thought it would because I've seen so many videos saying it fits a ton. So I love a good top handle moment because I like to, whenever I get in and out of my car, I can just use my top handle and put it on my seat and then grab it from my seat. So I think that's one thing that I love about my top handles and that I've realized that I do like with my bags. Like I said, it is very, very lightweight, and even when you do stuff it full, it doesn't dig into your shoulder. It doesn't feel like it's really, really heavy, which I appreciate so, so much. I know the smooth leather is a little bit lighter than the drummed leather from a video that I watched, but actually I'm still very, very surprised. Since I am a very subtle person and I don't really like showing logos too much, this suits my lifestyle so much because there's just a tiny little bit of the logo showing here. If you like low-key bags, this is a pretty low-key bag. I mean, in the luxury community, you'll probably spot this from a mile away, but if you don't really like luxury or anything, you don't know what this is. This is perfect for fall and winter, which is right now, so I have been using this a ton. Because this is a little bit bigger than my Alma Baby, I can put my hat and gloves inside. I don't really like wearing bigger bags in the spring or summer, so this is just a like fall and winter bag for me, and probably a travel bag, so we will see if I do end up bringing this for traveling. Now let's move on to the cons of this bag. Ooh, the detachable non-adjustable strap. At least it is detachable, so I can put my other strap on here. I love this strap. Like, the smooth leather, the quality of Celine is really, really nice. I cannot deny their quality. But for me, this strap not being adjustable, I was hoping that when they switched creative directors, they would add the adjustable strap, but they didn't, so that's why I would rather have the accent on my bag rather than no accent and no adjustable strap. I was going to bring this to a cobbler to cut the strap, but I'm not going to do that anymore because I found one that is very, very similar from the craft leather. I talked about it in my What's in My Bag, so if you want to watch that, I will leave it in a card and down below. But I'm very excited. I need to order it. I still haven't ordered it yet, but I will get on that. So I am using this strap right now. This one is adjustable. It is from Michael Kors. It's actually my mom's bag. I just asked her if I can borrow the strap for now and see if I like the bag before ordering a strap. I did pick the smooth leather. It is easily scratchable, and in a lot of videos people say it doesn't scratch as easily as they thought, and then other people are the complete opposite and they say it scratches like. It really depends. For me and my experience, it does scratch. So I mean, I'm not as careful with this, to be honest, than I am with my Chanel wallet on chain, so that hasn't scratched as easily. But this one, I literally just throw it everywhere. Okay, no, I don't throw it everywhere, okay? I have taken care of it, but if there's like, if I bump into something, I'd be like, oh my god, but nothing has happened to the corners or anything. I am going to clean it with some leather conditioner and stuff, so I will probably make a separate video on that, but I just wanted to show you how it looks like with no leather conditioner or no cleaner, just because I want you to see how badly this is scratched. I mean, it's not like deep scratches or anything, but there are marks. But because this leather is very, very soft, I do have to use an organizer, so that could be a con for some people, and it's probably a con for me just because I had to buy an organizer specifically for this bag, but it makes it 10 times better, so I don't regret it at all, and I actually have been loving it more. Alright, so here comes the juicy part. We're gonna talk about the price. I am Canadian and I did buy this from Rebag. Rebag is basically a shop, like a pre-loved shop, where you can buy your bags, and then I think within the year, if you don't like it or whatever, you can bring it back and you get store credit and you can exchange it for a different bag, which I do really, really like. And I think that's genius because if a bag doesn't work out, you can just get something else and see if that works better for you. Obviously, the amount you pay is going to be less than the value you get from Rebag, but it's still a good offer just because you can get something else for your money. Okay, so it was listed around $2,000 USD, so I got $150 off because they were having a promotion, and a few days later they had 20% off, which really pissed me off, but that's okay. So converted to Canadian dollars, it was around 2,800. I think around there, and then I had to pay for shipping, which was $70. And then last but not least, I had to pay customs. I got hit with a shit ton of customs and duties. Holy crap. I did not think I was going to have to pay so much money for customs. Okay, I paid close to $700 Canadian customs, duties and taxes from like UPS or something. And I literally stared at my computer screen and I was like, what the. Anyway, so was it worth it? Not really, because of the duties and customs that I had to pay. And I could have gotten a new bag for a little bit more. But the reason why I don't consider it a complete fail is because I did get one with the accent. And that, I think, makes the bag for me. Like, I really love the accent. I mean, I did save money still, but if you don't care about the accent and you are Canadian, I would highly just suggest you to buy it brand new, because nothing has really changed with the bag except they took out the accent. So the real question is, would I purchase from Rebag again? Probably not. I probably wouldn't buy from a American reseller anyways, to be honest. I would probably just stick to domestic because I don't want to pay customs and duties. I was actually considering the pochette accessoire from Rebag because I did see it, but then I realized, oh yeah, I did pay so much money for customs. I don't want to do that again. So I looked on Facebook Market page instead, and that works out so much better because I got a monogram strap as well. So I don't know, it really depends on what you want, if you think it's worth it, but just know that you will pay customs and duties. If I were to buy from an American reseller though, I would have to really see how much money I am actually getting off of the item, and if it's worth, I will go for it, but if not, I'll probably just get it brand new. It did come really fast though, so I'll give it that. It was kind of like Amazon Prime, to be honest. I think it came in 2 or 3 days, so I was like, oh okay, this is cool. But I mean, I still wasn't expecting a butt ton of customs. I was actually considering returning this bag because I was like, is it really worth it? Pay a little bit more to just get a brand new bag, but then I already paid for the customs and I'm like, I'm not losing $600 on this. I'm just gonna use it and I'm gonna love it, and I love it. So it all worked out. At least I did save a bit of money, and I will probably use that money for another Celine bag because I'm just obsessed with Celine right now. I just love it so much, and this bag has really opened up my eyes to Celine, the world of Celine. I tried on their tote bag, the small one. I absolutely love it. I tried on the Triomphe bag, love that as well, and I tried on the Pico belt bag, which I love so much. So all 3 of those bags I really want to get, but I don't know about the tote bag because my tote bag, I treat them like trash. But to be honest, if they had the adjustable strap, I would have just gotten it brand new from the store. So it really depends. Do you want the accent or not? Do you want to save a little bit of money if you are Canadian? So I hope this helped. You found this helpful. If you did, I would love it I would love it for you to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!